You know, some people think that trailers aren't worth saving, aren't worth putting money into, because they only depreciate and it's just not worth your time and money. Sometimes that's true, but if you're living in a trailer, this is your home, and I think you should take pride in that, and you should take the time and money to keep it good, to fix it up, to maintain it. And that's why we decided to bring this trailer back to life, to show you guys what could be done. And right now we are working on the underbelly. I'm gonna climb under there, get right into it today, stuffing fiberglass up into the bays. We'll talk, I'll take you guys along, you never know what we're gonna come into. Check out the steel truss system. I'm not sure what these are called under here. Girders? Joists? They're not joists. These are the joists. This is what's holding it up. It looks kind of homemade. It's just angle iron with some rod welded together. These go all the way down the home. I thought that was interesting when I first saw it. I'm going to start here, get this first bay run. So there it is, first piece up. I know most of you guys, if not all of you, have already seen this process as we've been doing it in the last 3 videos, basically. Well, a couple of them. We didn't do insulation last time. But let me just repeat, because it keeps coming up. It is okay for us to be putting it paper face down. If you guys want to put it paper face up, go ahead and do that. Or better yet, use unfaced insulation. But for this project, our situation, this is the way we're doing it, and it's okay. Now let's do the second piece. Actually, unfaced might be wrong too. I don't know. Everything we say is wrong, so just do whatever you want to do. You guys should see how many roots are in the ground down here, because it is just loaded with thick roots. So hard to sit under here. It's so uncomfortable. We just got our 3rd row up, so 3 bays. We'll back up to this next section and get it going. I have a piece of metal here that's in my way. You might not be able to see it, but I need to cut that out. Evie's looking for a tool right now. Sort of. There we go. Got the metal out of there using some pruners. Okay, so I'm gonna keep working. I'll just do what I can. Flow down the middle of this trailer and we'll make as much progress. We have a couple bundles to go through, so let's get working quick. Oh, so I know what you guys are thinking. This looks pretty fun, right? But it's not. It's actually a pretty nasty job. It's probably looks easier than it is. It's quite a workout and it's a hassle, but we're getting it done. I think just looking at here, I've been in the flow just working and we are more than halfway done. So that is awesome with this section, this center part. So we've made huge progress. Unbelievable for only having 1.5 bundles open. So that was really cool. We still have another full bundle I think we're getting into right now. Previously, we've talked about how much easier this next gen insulation is to work with compared to the old stuff. But I'll tell you, the old stuff is really getting to me down here because it's all over the ground. When we tore out the underbelly of this, a lot of the insulation fell down and it is all over the ground. You don't see it, but here it is. Look at yellow old insulation, and it's kind of scattered just all over the place. So my back is super itchy from rolling around on the ground down here. Not super itchy, but pretty itchy. And you can see some of it's still up here on the chassis even. And I'm telling you, I'm starting to cough just from this stuff. The little bit of stuff that you disrupt, man, it's brutal. But we're almost done. I'm gonna keep working. I think Evie says we have enough to finish these 3 bays all the way down. I would say reaching a milestone here because we're down to the last 3 pieces of this run. That's pretty impressive. 60 feet. This trailer is 60 foot long. 60 feet times 3 bays. I'm sitting in the front of the home. You can see with the tongue laying on the ground here, it was kind of shoved under. It's handy to have in case anybody wants to haul us out of here to put a new home in. I'm going to get these measured and we'll be done. Well guys, I just finished up the 3 center bays and we used up all those cutoffs on the outer 2 bays, so we have 2 bays left to do, and I started piecing in those leftover cutoffs. So we have a head start there. We're gonna call it quits. We used up all the insulation, right? We're all out of it. We'll have to buy some more. That's okay. Today was by far, I would say, the dirtiest part of the job. I'm pretty filthy up close. You probably can't see it, but my skin is
mottled.
Like really disgusting looking.
Let's see your back. Yeah, dirty.
I was shaking it off already. It actually went quicker and smoother than I expected though, so I'm not going to complain. We'll go home, get cleaned up, and prepare for the next task. So now before we end this, we're going to work out of order again, just for a little bit. Now, even though we just finished up the insulation on the center part of the home, there was a job I was supposed to do before that, and I skipped over it, and I noticed while I was down there, and that's the water heater pan. You can see this pan down here where the water heater is going to be placed. Well, it has a drain that goes down into the home, but I never completed it. So I picked up what I needed, and we're going to go down there right now and finish up the drain, as well as run a conduit actually for this panel that we have over here. This is a structured media panel for internet, telephone, that kind of stuff. And also, while I'm under there, maybe I can get Evie to start prepping this side of the home so that we can do the installation later this week, maybe. So all the skirting has to be prepared. We have to take out all the screws, pull the flashing, that fascia that we have down there, and just get this side cleaned up. Well, I doubt you guys will be able to see what I have to do, but It's somewhere over here. Let me see if I can find it. The pipe comes down right above this piece of metal. That's why I have these little offsets. So let me just see. Okay, ready? You got it? It's kind of a dirty job. Luckily, this doesn't have to hold water. It's just a drain. It's an overflow. It's done. And now I want to show you guys this. I will be putting this on the bottom to keep bugs out of the house. But I'm not going to glue it. I'm just going to friction fit it. It's pretty tight. We'll just get it on the bottom because later on we might need to take that off, just depending on if we want to route it someplace else or if you just need to clean it out, something gets stuck in there. So let's just stick that on there to keep stuff out of the house. It'll be fine. Well, we just made it home. We're done for the day. We got a lot done. I didn't get everything done I wanted tonight. I was hoping to get my conduit run to that structured media panel, but I ran into a snag where the chassis is in the way again, so I have to get some bends in my conduit before I can do it. But we're making it. Got a lot of prep work done. We're gonna hopefully be getting more insulation soon so we can finish up this project.
2 more bundles.
And then a bunch of foam board.
Yeah.
So that's all we have for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
Bye.